Nick from Scope Training. How are you? We just got asked a question about what is a baseline in project management, and it's actually something that we take for granted. We just assume everyone knows what a baseline is, but evidently not everyone knows what a baseline is. Otherwise you wouldn't be here watching this video on what is a baseline, unless you're super bored. Anyway, I wanted to make this really quick and I failed, so let's speed it up. A baseline effectively is a plan which is accepted for the project's implementation. That's it. Alright, that's today's session on what is a baseline. A plan that becomes accepted for the project's implementation. Bye bye. See ya. Bye bye. You're still there, right? Okay, and you probably saw this bit to go in this video. For those of you who want more, a baseline provides a basis for change. Because if you don't have something to compare change with, how can you measure it? Let me give you an example. So you were doing a project, your project was to build a website, and 2 years later, $100,000 in the spend bank, you come back and you say, I finished my project. Success or failure? A lot of you are jumping on the failure train, quick to judge, nice, and you're saying, well, it shouldn't take 2 years to build a website, nor should it cost $100,000. Obviously, let's throw a scope of works in there, it's a simple website. But really, we can't judge unless we've predefined the measures, the metrics. And that's what a baseline is. It's basically us estimating and getting approval for the scope of works. How busy is it going to be? What is it going to look like? What's the functionality? What's the attributes and so on? How long is it going to take? What's our schedule for this? How much money are we going to throw at it? What's the budget? Quality factors and so on are common metrics used in baseline definition. By establishing these, by quantifying these, we can then measure, we can track the project, we can review it, we can identify how right we were. And, you know, who to apportion blame to, I guess, but effectively it also enables us to hand over the project to the client. It could be our manager. So a manager said, look, you've got $100,000 to this website, you've got 2 years. You work within those constraints, you deliver it, project well done. You go outside that, okay, there might be a few issues. It also enables the basis for comparative evaluation. So to measure project performance and status reports, we compare the plan with the actual, and that allows us to understand how well we're going. All of this couldn't be achieved without an initial baseline. So in summary, a baseline is your plan. It's what you expect to do, it's what you've got approval to do. Without it, it really makes project management and subsequently project evaluation a nightmare. It makes project handover impossible, especially when you haven't defined the scope. Cool. What I'll do also is I'll show you, because this is something I come across a lot, people fail in MS Project to define a project baseline for their schedule. Then they start using the software and they work out that it's pretty much irrelevant. So stay tuned, in a link somewhere I will put a video on how to make a baseline for MS Project. And in doing so, I've made myself committed to making more work. Great, not well thought out. Cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, let us know of any issues, concerns, questions you have in project management, and we'll do our best to answer them. Alright.